favorite sponsors, R&J Discount Liquor. We find they have the best selection of bourbons and whiskeys probably in town.
Yeah, make sure you get with Dustin in there. That guy knows his stuff. It always points you in the right direction, and everything they got there is always at a good price. It's at Douglas and Hillside. Anytime you need some booze, get on down to R&J. Great food today from Papa C's food truck, Papa C's barbecue.
Yeah. I had a little brisket, Mac. That was good.
I just ate straight brisket today. We went down, didn't we, Annie?
Yeah, you went about a half pound of brisket.
Yeah, we went straight brisket today.
It was good.
Whiskey Dick's definitely an Aaron Austin show favorite. Get out there anytime. They have specials every day on food and drinks. They got happy hour from 3 to 6. And how many whiskeys they got in that place, Aaron?
I think they have the most whiskeys in town. And every Monday you can do any whiskey under $25 a shot for half price.
I think there's 700 plus in that building or something like that.
Probably so. Our longtime friends, the Rusty Nail, has started a new breakfast menu, and I hear the biscuits and gravy are killer.
Yeah, so if you get a chance to get out there, 7 to 11, Monday through Friday, they're now serving breakfast, and as always, hammer time 4 through 7 o'clock. Get out there.
So Mopigs is just north of Weston Central in the old Game Exchange building.
And there's really, you can find a little bit of everything from collectibles to Pokemon cards to action figures to video games. They have a lot of cool stuff in there, and you can also get art by Stephanie Nash. Make sure you check out Mopigs and everything else. PK Pest Management. For all your pest control needs, get with Austin or contact 316-305-7108. And it's also fly season, so if you need that fly spray, get with it.
On Tuesdays, you can usually find the Aaron and Austin Show hanging out at the Cowboy Inn. It's one of our favorite sponsors. Every Tuesday, they have an open mic there hosted by Jacoby Lee Winter.
So get down and check us out on Tuesday nights and check out the Cowboy Inn all the time.
Be sure you visit the Jukebox on Seneca and Walker. They have great daily drink specials and karaoke and live music on the weekends. So go check out the Jukebox.
Boom.
The show.
The show, 2:15. I'm Austin. This is Aaron. We got Jenny and Adam in here. We'll get to them in a second.
Oh, yeah.
There's a little bit of a reveal today. Me and Aaron signed on to host 2 days of the Sunflower Festival.
That's right.
Coming up. So if you're annoyed with us, so we'll be out there for 2 days out there at Pete's Puddle. There's a lot of camping options, so make sure. We're going to do a podcast with Tone, I think a couple weeks before that too, so as well. So
and it sounds like we're going to be camped out there for a couple of days.
Yeah, we're partying, guys. So.
Well, if we're booked for both days, it sounds like we're going to be camping. And I don't know. I don't know what shenanigans.
There's a chance we might take a broken down version of the studio, and maybe there's some midnight podcasting that goes on out at Pete's Puddle.
I just feel like that's so much evidence.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's a bad idea.
Up. I don't know.
No, we can do it all audio. We don't have to do no video.
Oh, yeah. That way everything's allegedly.
Yeah, and then we can just lie about everything.
That could be good.
I'll have snacks for you guys to be able to help absorb.
Boom.
And we'll be out there because Sin and Scar is playing.
Of course.
So.
Yeah.
Nice. Are you guys playing
Excellent.
day one?
Friday. Yeah.
Friday. So that's coming up in June something or other.
12th.
Yeah, I'm really good at hosting so far.
June 12th and 13th.
It's June 12th and 13th, so it's actually on a Friday and Saturday this year. Wasn't it on a Saturday and a Sunday last year?
Sure.
I don't remember.
I honestly don't remember either.
Maybe so.
It wasn't? No. Okay.
I've slept since then, so.
Well, we hosted last year. We were lucky to host the second day on the main stage. So this year you got us for 2 days. We love all the artists that are on those that event. Shout out to Outermost and everything that Tone does. He does a lot for the community. This is the third one of these, and that's out at Pete's Puddle. I know getting your camping and getting your tickets is always cheaper earlier. I know that's a really hard thing for everyone in this fucking town, but buy your tickets as early as possible would be nice. It really helps.
It's a really cool spot too. I mean, like camping out at Pete's Puddle, it doesn't get a whole lot better. That's a really cool spot.
It's really a cool thing they've niched out there, and we were really happy to be a part of it last year, and I'm glad to be back again this year. So this weekend, Black Hand Blue. Did I say it right?
Backhand Blue.
Damn it, I was close.
Yeah.
So it's not Black Hand Blue. It's Backhand Blue.
Backhand Blue.
Right.
Atria and Malevolent Scriptures are going to be rocking the stage on Saturday.
So $10 all ages show here at the Hideout.
Nice.
Please get out and support the Hideout. Any chance you get.
And if you guys don't know Malevolent Scriptures, that's Cage Archer's band. that he has with Resner from Monica House.
Oh, okay.
Right?
And
Okay.
he's young still, right?
Resner's
Was he like a
playing-
12-year-old?
Well, the whole
13-year-old
band's
kid?
pretty young.
Really?
Yeah.
Cage is young though, isn't he?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
He's pretty young.
He's under 14, I would say.
I'd say he's right around there, 14, 15 maybe.
He's older than the
Thompson.
kid that you work with.
Yeah.
By a little bit. Emmett. He's
Yeah.
older than him. But pretty
Yeah.
cool kid. He cusses a lot, so it's kind of like funny to see a little kid cuss. I'm not gonna
It's
go.
entertaining.
It
Yeah,
is.
it is entertaining.
I think it's funny.
Parenting done right.
Yeah.
Well, Andy just happens to be a hell of a talented vocalist
He really is.
who has had a lot of really cool opportunities sharing the stage with the bands that are relevant right now.
That's
You
awesome.
know,
Awesome.
and it's really cool to watch him on stage with those bands. He knows just what to do.
The kid's got some.
he sells it,
He's
man.
got some swag.
He's got the swagger. He's got the
And he can
talent.
sing. He can sing, too.
he's got
That's
it.
half of being a front person is if you've
It's a lot
got the
of it, man.
swagger.
Can you take that audience of 5,550 maybe? Like, can you take that audience with you on the ride?
Yeah.
Can you engage
Yeah,
them
and I
enough
think the
to
more
run?
intimate shows, the smaller shows are even probably harder to do that at. You know?
Yeah.
I bet.
I
Yeah,
think so
for
too.
sure.
I would
think
imagine
too.
so to get the crowd
Especially-
involved.
It's harder
Especially-
to get us jazzed up, you know.
Yeah.
Especially if you're at a show where they're not there for your show.
Yeah.
Like when you're just at a bar and half the fucking people don't give a fuck about you.
Yep.
And the other path might like some music, but they don't know who you are. And
Right.
so you just kind of
For him to have that talent at such a young age, he's
Yeah.
going to go places. That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
amazing.
because he's as we're transitioning, he's done the diaper jam a couple times, right?
Cage?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he has.
So shout out to the diaper jam. That's next week's episode. They're coming up. That's coming up real quick. So
Yeah.
this is a 2-day event this year. So make sure you check out everything diaper jam next week and coming up for that because that's where I met. I think that's where I met Cage the first time was at diaper jam 2 years ago.
I think one of the first times we did Diaper Jam, Cage was.
Yeah,
Cage
he was there. I think he did the show even.
Yep, I think so.
I think because we were podcasting live on location at that point. But yeah, so look out for. There's also a really cool event. No real announcements on it from our end yet, but the Battle of Bands that's coming up at the Wave is a ton of local artists that I think are all of us know.
There's a bunch of great local artists.
It really is.
on
It's
the-
a 2 days of.
on the run.
It's 2 days of like a, machine gun sets. 20-minute sets from like 4 to 10 for 2 days, and a lot of our family here it's all our family. So get out and support that. It's a really cool event. I like the idea of letting the local bands compete for a chance to play a set at Riverfest. I think it's a fucking awesome idea.
Yeah.
It is.
I like the idea of paying one sticker price of maybe 10. I don't know how much it is to get in, but like
$10
$10.
each day.
So-
Each
so,
day's
okay.
$10. That's it.
So you pay
That's a
$10.
steal.
That's a steal.
You pay $10 to get in, and you see how many bands of
Yeah, I
your
think
Wichita scene.
Each band's got.
If you're curious about the Wichita scene, pay your $10, buy the ticket, take the ride, and see
Oh,
what
shit.
that scene's doing.
Phenomenal opportunity to
For
see a good
$20
variety.
over 2 days,
There's-
man, you get to see everybody.
Yeah.
right?
not every single genre is in there, but goddamn, there's a ton. I mean,
If you want to start trying to figure out our local scene, man, that's a great place.
To
To me,
75
it sounds like the most
legal.
legal fun you can have for $10.
There you go. There you go.
75% of the 75% of the bill has been on the Aaron and Austin show. So if there's any of those artists you want to learn about before that, go back and check out our old episodes and like, follow, subscribe, commit, donate blood. I mean, there's like fucking 14 things you got to do to follow a person now. Every new thing is something different up there. Every time I change is follow and subscribe. Then now we're friends. So I mean, Jesus
What
Christ.
is your credit card number?
Yeah, it feels like.
What street did you grow up
Yeah.
on?
Your mom's maiden name was.
Who
So-
is your favorite pet?
Other than Diaper Jam, Battle of Bands, and our shows, you got a show coming up. What's going on?
Oh yeah.
25th.
Okay. So I moved to Winfield, and
Boo.
yeah, I know. Well, whatever. You
That's
got
rude.
to do what you got to do.
That's very
But
nice.
the local, it was a movie theater when I was growing up, and a nonprofit organization has bought it, and it's the Marquee Performing Arts Center. And when I moved to town, they weren't really doing a lot of shows. They were just kind of fundraising, and it's been kind of in this loop for a little while. And I've really been wanting to do shows there, and so I got Roy Isern coming up. I think that's how I say his last name, Roy Isern, something. But really good country guy. My friend Gabe Moreland plays with him, and I got them April 25th, the same day as Diaper Jam, unfortunately. But if you're in the Winfield area, come to my show. check it out.
Aaron's booking shows at a weird, cool theater in Winfield is basically what's happening. It's got some like life. This place has got some coolness to it.
This year will be the 75th anniversary of it being open. It was an old Fox Theater back when Fox Theaters were opening.
So it's got some like original.
Cool.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those places where not every doorknob is the fucking same. You know, it's kind of like a Temple Live type joint. Where it's got some history.
Yeah, so it's old school Art Deco, and what we're trying to do as the Marquee is just to try to kind of put that together as a performing arts center for the community, make that kind of a central gathering place on Main Street. Man, you can't miss it. It's got the old school neon marquee.
How many people can you fit? How many people can you fit in that joint?
75,000. I don't know, something. Yeah. Give or take 70.
What we'll do is not stop selling tickets if they. We just never will stop.
Yeah, but it should be fun. It's going to be really the first concert that we've had in there in a while, and we don't have an AC system in there, so the time of year is everything.
Shit.
Right now, I'm hoping to do 2 shows a year, one in the spring, one in the fall, where the weather accommodates the big room.
Dude, one show you should do in the butt ass hot of summer. It's like the sweat your ass off concert or something.
Sweat Fest.
Swamp Fest.
Yeah.
That old ass building.
Been there, played one of those. I'm not doing it
I played
again.
so many.
No. When you almost have a heart attack on stage, it's time to be done.
But now, but the big room of that theater, I mean, it's not in great shape. Like I said, we have to fix the AC before we really go into it.
You have to bring your own AC.
Well, what we're asking you to do is to treat it like a picnic and bring your own spread. You can bring your own cooler into this thing. And if it has alcoholic beverages in it, so be it. If you have a cooler, we're going to card you and we're going to
just make sure you're legal. Just make sure you're legal.
But you can bring your cooler. You can bring kind of a picnic setup.
So is it BYOB?
It is.
Lob that out?
It is BYOB, and
nice.
It's going to be cool. It's going to be a $10 cover, and it's going to be one of the first ones we've done in Winfield. So please come support it so I can do more. I want to do so much with this theater because I love this theater. I grew up with this theater, and I want to do so much. But if I get shut down right now at the very first show because of low attendance,
can we get AC in the building? Is that a thing? Is it? Can we?
We can. We can do AC.
Put a fan behind a big block of ice. Something.
If I can get 10 people to contribute $10,000.
Okay. All right. So we need $100,000.
Then I can fix the AC.
Well, you wishing one end and shit in the other, and see which one fills up first. When it comes
or if 5 people want to contribute $20,000 each, that would also.
Sounds like renovations.
Sounds to me like if somebody.
But anyway,
you'll even you get their name on a plaque right there.
Anyway,
I'll write their name in blood. I don't really care. Let's make it happen.
After all our goofy shit is going on, let's get to you guys. We're gonna talk about our goofy shit all day long. Jenny, introduce yourself to everybody. Kind of let them know. Pretend like they don't know quite what you got going on, but give them the rundown of Jenny Jack and all that stuff that you got going right now, and we'll go from there.
Absolutely. Well, I'm Jenny Jack. Started out as a bass player's wife in the scene, and brought my baking along with me that I've been doing for years off and on. And 4.5 years ago, I had my diagnosis of breast cancer, and it was very close to the bone, very deep in, required a double mastectomy. Unfortunately, less than 3 years later, it's come back, and it metastasized to the bone. I now have a tumor growing out of the tip of my breastbone, and it also metastasized to my liver. So we've undergone 2 different rounds of treatment and 3 different medications now. I'm on my 3rd medication. As a matter of fact, I just had treatment today. Just had my injection and infusion today.
What's that like? Run us through what a day of treatment's like. What do you got?
I'm stupid grateful. This round is extremely easy compared to my last round. I won't lie. My last round, when I had it 4 years ago, I was in there for 6 to 8 hours at a time. This time, if I'm there for 2.5 hours, it's a long day. And that includes labs, checking in with the doctor, and having treatment. So I'm very, very grateful. My infusion is a bone strengthener that I have. Because it is metastasized to the bone, it just automatically makes all of my bones in my body weak. Makes them all tired, makes me very susceptible to breaking, that sort of thing. So
are we doing like a full-blown chemotherapy? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. I'm on pills and infusion both.
Wow.
Or I'm sorry, injection. I get an injection once a month, one in each ass cheek. It's so fun. But it's better than sitting there for 6 to 8 hours being hooked to what they call the Red Devil or some of these other really bad chemo drugs. So thus far, I've not lost my hair.
Explain that a little bit. What is that? What is those old treatments that you did? You sit there for
Those
8
were-
hours just having
Yeah.
a drug like what,
Just-
pumped through your body?
Just having a poison literally pumped into
kind
your
of like
body. It's
dialysis style.
basically.
So
Yeah.
it's like in and out
so
through the
not-
machine and shit.
Not to
giving
get
you
too
this?
graphic, but you can kind of see the small scar that I have here on my neck.
Yeah, for
Just
sure.
2 weeks ago, I had to have a port put in. So I have this port access, here
Wow.
that now they just literally hook a machine to me and give me my chemo treatments through that.
Wow.
And I had this
streamlining the process
previously
a
when
little
when I had it 4 years ago as well. And so that's how they put the poisons in your body to help fight this cancer. So thankfully this treatment is only 35 to 45 minutes once a month for me this year, or this go around. But that's also just this spot of this treatment, where we're at. Depends on how I respond and what they may change up here in the next few months. But when this all began, my husband's insurance that, he rightfully had and paid for through his employment said, we don't want to pay for that drug. I know it's going to save your life, but number one, your terminal or your diagnosis is terminal. So it may or may not work.
Right.
And we don't want
Right.
to pay $10,000 a
So they don't
month
give
for
a
a
shit
drug
about
that may or
Yeah,
may not
'cause
So
work.
they don't give a
Because
shit about
insurance.
length. They don't give a shit
Exactly.
about your length of life.
Exactly.
No,
They don't give
that's-
it. They don't
that's
give a shit about
insurance, man.
that. They don't give
Yeah.
a shit about the fact that I was given anywhere from 6 months to 10 years. So let's aim for
Let's
the
aim
10
for the
years
10
or
years,
more.
motherfucker, shit, or
That's
more.
that's my goal.
And a lot of people outlive their diagnosis by
absolutely,
By a
10s
lot.
and 20
By a
Absolutely.
lot.
years. Yeah.
absolutely, and mindset has so much to do with that. When I got my diagnosis again, I won't lie. This is my 4th, 5th go around with cancer.
Yeah,
My
you've been
body's
fucking with-
tired.
You've been
My-
fucking with this for a while.
Right. I'm
But
tired.
your
I
body's
didn't
kind of
want to.
learned how to fight this a little bit.
It
seems
has.
like.
I'd like to think so at
I-
least because I'm receiving treatment so much better this time than I did last time. I'm
Really?
responding to treatment so much better this time than I did last time. My body's not going through near the
shock-
breakdown and the shock
of
that
the
it did last
poison,
time.
yeah,
So,
I mean,
but I think that mindset has such a huge thing to do with it. I know of a lady that's gotten a similar diagnosis to me around the same time. She completely shut down. And I hate to say it, but I just see her deteriorating so much worse during treatment than what I am. And staying positive, staying active, staying moving, staying busy with doing my baking is literally what's keeping me going. It gives me something to do, not only pays the bills, but it keeps me going every day. So.
Well, and it probably doesn't pay all the bills.
No,
You know what I
absolutely
mean?
not.
But,
I'll never pay all those bills. I never will, but I have to be able to make some form of payment to be able to continue to
Of course.
receive.
And then
Of
at the
course,
end, we'll
you know.
stick them with a bill and tell them to get fucked. Bye.
Right. It's just a big cycle and circle that we live in with the insurance and the medical, and you
Of
can't
course.
receive the proper treatment
It's
that
a
you
lot.
need
Of course.
A lot
at
of
an affordable cost.
And a
So,
lot of it, what people don't realize is when you're dealing with anything like that, the time you spend on the fucking phone, like dealing
it's
with
unreal.
trying
never
to
get
get
it back.
coverage,
No.
trying to get your medication correct, trying to schedule your appointments correct, and all that fucking time is very
Absolutely.
stressful.
Absolutely.
And it's very hard on somebody who's already dealing with an illness. So it's always nice when there's somebody there to help them out with that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Because me and Aaron are both dealing with the same kind of stuff with our parents who are aging and having to help them as they go through the end of their life, and it's just you're constantly dealing with something. It's just you're haggling this guy for this and this dollar for this, and they want you for this, and
Yeah,
Well,
it's
and-
exhausting and overwhelming,
It
and it's a
is.
whole battle all on its own.
And we're in 2026. I don't think there's a person alive over 20 that hasn't had to deal with cancer.
Oh, right.
in
Everybody
some-
knows somebody
in
or
some
has somebody
form.
very
especially
close
with-
to them. Yeah,
especially with the food they give us these days. Everybody-
absolutely. Yeah.
Well,
Don't
you
get me
know,
started on that. My
Here's sugar and
goodness.
plastic. Eat that shit.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, but like let's kind of start baking you as a thing long before the cancer started. You were already baking.
Correct.
So like when did you find a love for that? Was it that kind of a mom to you thing, or
It's
just you?
it's just always been me. I have memories all the way back to being 4 and 5 years old, pulling a chair up to the counter to help my grandma make bundt cakes. Like
Really?
it's just always been a thing in my family. Me, my mom, my grandma have always been huge bakers. Everybody in our family comes to us for the birthday cakes or the holiday treats or that sort of thing. So I've just kind of taken recipes and adapted them to my own, and just made a thing of it, and it became pretty popular, before the cancer diagnosis.
What took off for you first, popular wise?
Oh goodness, probably cookies. I would say probably the
Shut up.
cookies.
I'd
I'd agree with
And
that.
a nice
I'd agree
assortment
with
of what's that pink one?
That's
Strawberry.
Yeah, that's strawberry cookie. That's a bad motherfucker
Yeah,
right
so
there.
I do a chocolate covered strawberry now. That's been pretty popular
Oh,
too.
I bet.
So
That's kind of a nice Valentine's Day thing.
Well, the
Yeah.
strawberry cake is its own kind of cake. You know,
Yeah.
like it's its own separate thing. So
yeah,
I mean, it's different.
strawberry cookies, hell yeah.
yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
The cookies took off first. I would say cinnamon rolls are. I sell out of cinnamon rolls every single day.
I think you got the best cinnamon rolls in
Cinnamon rolls are
town.
good.
Thank you. I brought you guys some. I brought
That's
you
what
some
I
salted
heard. I
caramel
saw
and
that.
some originals. So you'll
Oh,
have to
that's
dig
amazing.
in.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of
Sorry to
course.
hear about you not getting any of those.
Yeah.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, those motherfuckers will disappear. I'll do a double take and they'll be.
Don't know what happened to him. Some gnome came by, right?
Hey, I got a family to feed, man.
So you were originally selling your goods.
Yeah.
And when did we transition to like this on location type deal? Was that your idea?
It was. It was.
So
It was
kind of explain that process, how that went from
just
selling my stuff to here's a marquee type of deal. And
honestly,
and
just to
explain
make
to
it.
the people so they know and can get to your shit.
Yeah, absolutely. And I did it honestly to make it a little bit easier on myself.
Oh God, I bet. Yeah.
I was selling at stands, and it's again exhausting to sit out there all day, whether you're in an outdoor market or sitting in your own driveway or a farmer's market, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's a lot of setup. People don't really understand the time that it takes to set up for events
And we're
tear
trying
down
to
for
reduce
events. And-
stress.
exactly.
And it's
So-
feast or famine. Sometimes you do really well and it's worth all the setup, and sometimes you sit there on your ass for
Yep.
3 hours and don't do shit.
Precisely. So I
Yeah.
decided, I've got to find a way that I can keep doing my passion, keep moving, keep people, pleased with the baked products, but still make it just a little bit easier on myself. So I went ahead and decided, well, people have these egg stands and bread stands, and so why not have a baked goods
You
stand?
didn't have
So
a bakery stand.
I literally
Yeah.
didn't know that was a thing until you did it.
really,
Let's just
Maybe it wasn't. Maybe she invented it.
that's what I'm about to say.
Yeah,
I just
maybe
say
it
we
was.
we wildly speculate that Jenny Jack invented this new way of.
Well-
We're just going to put that out there until we're proven wrong.
I will say
I
that
think
the
Jane Jack
number
invented that.
of self-serve stands and self-serve carts has skyrocketed. You
She
can see on
invented it.
Wichita Food and Booze, like there was nobody doing that when I started, and there's 3 dozen of them that I see, and I support it. I've had multiple people message me, "Hey, can I steal your idea?"
Of
You're not
course.
stealing
20%,
anything,
20%
you're
my
not
way.
stealing
Yeah, you can
anything
steal
by,
whatever you want.
by
some-
any means.
or
like-
buy some damn cinnamon rolls or something. Shit.
I mean, we all got to make it in this world,
So
and
explain a little bit. It's kind of on the honor system a bit.
it is. I've been doing it all by donation. I do have a suggested donation amount, limited or a minimum amount, because people again don't realize it's not just a cinnamon roll. It's packaging, it's labeling, it's
right.
time, it's electricity to do so. That sort
Guys,
of thing.
please do
So-
not put any money under the suggested
Hey,
amount.
so-
Be better than that.
And I've
But-
had that happen recently. I have
know,
had that
really?
recently. I had it
You guys have
happen
been
over
taking
Easter.
advantage.
I've
Yeah.
been taken advantage of a few times. So I've now had to go to, it's not a minimum donation anymore. It is a by cost. And if you want to donate anything above that, that's greatly
And please,
appreciated.
please do that.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
But I, over Easter, put out $300 minimum, $300 worth of product, and I made $30. I had people just come and
Ooh.
completely take advantage. I don't
Easter.
mind helping. I'm one
Easter.
of the biggest givers in this community when it comes to, well, I'm doing diaper jam. I'm
Yeah,
doing,
yeah, I get you.
out at Pete's Puddle. Like when it comes to different events that are going on, I'm right there to, to donate my products and to set up as a vendor. And I donate half of my sales to the
Yeah.
cost every time.
You don't
you
even
have been
have
for
to, you don't even
years,
have to
yeah.
say that. You're also, even if you're not in that capacity, you're at the damn shows supporting this local
as much as I
community.
can, 100%.
You have
yeah.
been an integral part. You and Adam, you guys have been around the place forever. But she's a monster, man. She goes to a lot of shows. I know sometimes she ain't feeling that great. Goes to a lot of shows, does a lot of vending when it ain't easy on her, and
Yep.
supports the
Yeah.
hell out of this.
Well, we had
place.
Rome for Gnome Festival a few years back. Remember that?
I don't.
That was when
It was at Bourbon
No.
Street.
At Bourbon
it was
Street.
Gnome passed. He was
yeah.
When Gnome died.
Yeah,
That-
that was
okay.
the Rome for Gnome Fest out there
Yeah.
at
Okay.
Bourbon Street.
Okay, I know-
Imagine played it. That's when I was still playing with them guys, and it was like 105 degrees outside.
that was when I had my last diagnosis, when I had just had my double mastectomy. I was completely bald. I was going through the Red Devil chemo treatments. I was down and out. I was down to 85 pounds. I mean, it was rough on me, and I had a heat stroke that day, right in the middle of Gnome Fest, and ended up having to go inside and sit with ice packs on me and, cooling me down. But I was there, and I was there to see every
Oh,
artist,
tough.
and I was supporting, and I was still selling. And I have not missed a single show of his yet. I was late to one because I was vending at a different event, and he was here at the Hideout performing, and I was helping
Oh,
out with
yeah.
the one that Maddie and Kelly put
Freya
together,
Fest.
Freya Fest. Thank
Oh,
you,
yeah, the
Freya
first
Fest.
Freya
So
Fest.
Fest,
I was doing Freya Fest and
Yep.
ended up showing up a little late, but No matter how sick I am, it doesn't matter. I don't miss a show or a practice. I've never missed a show or a practice.
You're a fucking local badass, just so you know.
Well, thank you. I
You're
appreciate
the
that. I
shit.
just do me and I do what's put in my heart. I honestly,
And
you know.
anybody that can stiff somebody who's trying to sell great goods and help with their cancer money, guys, come on, you got to be a little better than that. Wichita's got to be better than that. She's trusting you.
They're just outside of the cause. They don't know what it's about. They just
But
take
still, you
advantage
can't come
of
up to
what
a you can't
Yeah.
come up
you
to
know,
a
it's-
honor system, baked goods system, and fuck that system up.
The bad thing is you walk right into my bakery and you see it. You know, I have 3 pink cabinets, and the right on the middle one, eye level, it explains why we're there.
Yeah.
You know, this
You
is
ain't
why we're
missing
here
it.
and this is what we're doing.
You're
and
not missing it.
you know, exactly. You know my story, and a
Well,
lot of
I'm-
people know my story
I
by
saw it
you know
the
by
first
my
time.
posts.
Me and Gigi saw it at an estate sale.
Mm.
We saw you. We've seen
Yeah.
yours at a couple of estate sales.
Yes.
Me and Gigi every once in a while will wake up on a Saturday morning like, let's go look through some dead people shit.
Yeah.
And I mean that's what it is. And estate
Yeah.
sales are fun. It's like it's like going to a garage sale where you get to go in the house.
Yeah.
That's what I describe.
I've
it
got
as.
my amazing friend Samantha, who I met through this. She just happened to see my post on Wichita Food and Booze and what
Yeah.
my cause was for, and said, "Hey, I do estate sales, and I would love to have some of your baked products at my estate
So
sales."
it's pretty cool idea. I mean, Gigi bought a couple of things of fucking, and you don't even have to be there. It's pretty,
Right.
It's really awesome.
right. Yeah. She's
Unless
been
people
amazing.
take advantage of it.
No,
but,
she's
but
been
the idea
amazing
is
and-
awesome. I
Yeah,
love
she
that
has
idea.
when anytime she has an estate sale, she has me bake up some stuff and I
Well,
bring it in, and yeah, it works out well.
And you've had a lot of really good press lately. What was it? KSN did a story on your situation
Yep.
and on these baking stands.
Yeah.
Is that when
how
you
did
got?
that happen?
It wasn't that when like you had to move from somewhere, like they
That
made
was
you.
Yeah, it was
right
something like that.
before.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
like
yeah.
Detail
9
that a
months
little-
or so
Yeah,
ago.
detail that shit a little bit better
Yeah.
than they probably did.
So we were living between Keachai and Park City, kind of out in the country across from the Keachai Cemetery. And that's where I had been well established. And our landlord, in less than 24 hours, went from, hey, you can use my chapel that's on property to start selling your baked goods because weather's getting ready to change, blah, blah, blah. And then decides to change her mind completely to, I don't even want you baking on property anymore. I don't want you to have this business anymore here. It's bringing in too much traffic, which
Oh, my
I
God,
can agree
really?
with. It was bringing in a lot of traffic. However,
Oh darn, we were sponsoring.
What was the
you.
concern about too much traffic?
well, she rented out other buildings on the same property. We were on 5+ acres,
Okay.
and I was about centered on said property. And she rented out 3 other buildings at the beginning of the property where my stand was set up. And even though we didn't have assigned parking, the gentleman that rented out the first building was complaining that my customers were parking in his parking places or his wife's parking places,
Oh, wow.
even though they were only there for 5 to 10 minutes at a time.
You
It
mean
was
the
just
unused
Yes,
space that
yes.
was there before?
exactly.
Nobody's
Yeah.
been
Yeah.
using this space for months, and you're using it now, and I'm mad.
Well, he
No,
was,
no, hey, but that's people. That's people, man. People will put their
They will, and they'll
You know,
start parking like their boat there.
they
to
just feel
make-
better.
You
They're
are
acting
not
like a
joking.
dog.
He
They're trying to
started pulling
piss.
trailers in there
Yeah,
sideways
they'll be like,
to
"See-
just make a point.
See all this trailer room.
Let
I
me go
need?
out
You-
of my way
you
Yeah.
fucking-
to prevent you from using space that I was never using. in
That
the
was
first
never
place.
used. Yes, that's
You
exactly
know,
what it was.
And once you use it for a good cause, then I feel the need now
All of a sudden,
to
I need
step
this
up,
space that's on.
extend my effort.
They
to
need
prevent
triple-
you.
And well,
from-
Yeah.
he paid
Oh
a
my
whole
God.
hell of a lot more in rent for his building than we paid for our spot. So of
Yeah.
course his
I
money
just don't care.
was way more important to the landlord
Oh,
than
absolutely.
her fight. So
So we
That's
ended up
how that
having to
goes,
move.
isn't
Yep.
it? That's how
it's
that
all
goes.
about the dollars, man.
Yeah, we ended up having to move. And what was bad was it was right as the bakery was really, or the stand was really starting
Well,
to
that's-
gain attention
It
and
sucks
was
when you
really
really get a foothold.
starting to get a following. And, you know, my community was supporting me.
They
Keachai
knew
and
where
Park
you
City
were.
were amazing about supporting me. And they were there. And I had people that were, okay, every Monday stoppers, every Wednesday stoppers, every weekend stoppers, you
Of
know.
course. Yeah, of course.
And then it was, hey, at the end of your lease, I'm not going to renew. And that was less than 60 days away. So we were in panic mode to find a new spot. I put a post up on a couple of our little local, you know, small communities. I knew that I didn't want to move into Wichita with the business. I wanted to stay in one of the small local communities, preferably north, but you know, just surrounding
So
Wichita.
are you looking for a business front at this time?
No. I have to keep it all at home.
That's what I
There's
thought.
no way
Yeah.
that I could
So
afford
you're
a
just
business.
looking for a
front.
you're looking
commercial
for a place
business,
to.
especially a
So you're just
kitchen,
looking for a
is
place
lot.
to be able to sell your goods at.
Right. And we found this home,
It's
thankfully.
kind of like putting a vending machine in, almost kind of.
Almost, yeah,
Similar,
almost. We found
similar.
a home that miraculously has a storage room that's built right onto it. It has outside access only.
Cool.
Yeah.
It ended up working out perfectly for us. We went from a small 1-bedroom spot to a 3-bedroom spot. Then we're in now in Valley Center. Valley Center hasn't been quite as supportive as Park City and Keachai was
Valley Center, get
with-
on your shit.
with stopping every day, but I do have some that stop every single week. It's just not. But man, my business took a hit. It took a
believe
huge,
that.
huge
Well, it
hit.
sucks to start all over location wise because you just, especially if you find one that's
Well,
profitable.
Yes.
And then when I mean, it's the same thing happened when we had to move studios. Like you have to start all the fuck over again.
Yeah.
And-
it's
It really
literally
is.
starting
and
from
it
the
sucks
ground
to
up.
have to do that because it's just some vindictive asshole with a point to prove.
Yeah.
Like there was no real problem.
Yeah, fuck
He
his
just has to
trailers.
find one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks to do all that.
No dick,
and to
small
lose,
brain.
to
Like,
lose
but-
out over
but
that
sometimes,
asshole.
like,
Yeah,
that's,
yeah,
even like those
absolutely.
guys,
That
you're like,
sucks.
you're going
It
after
does.
the cancer lady, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I
And
mean.
what's really bad
Don't
is his
fucking understand.
own fucking wife has cancer.
Yes, that was the
That
worst part
was
about
the
it.
worst
That was
part,
his
man.
biggest argument to me was, well, I don't care what your excuse is.
Well,
My
shit.
wife went through cancer and dealt with it. And I said, well, I thought that a
Shit.
person that knew somebody with cancer might have a little more compassionate
Oh my
heart
God!
Well,
yeah.
and
she'll get that-
understanding
she'll
for
get
why
that
somebody's
cancer
trying
back
to
and die.
survive.
She'll get that cancer back and die just to get rid of
His
that.
karma is going to be unreal. That's all I can say. His karma coming to him is just going to be unreal. So
Just you know, like
I hate to see you lose all your momentum at a spot like that. It sucks.
it's been rough. It really was. I can't lie. I was restocking 2 and 3 times a day because I was selling out when I was living over there. Now I'm stocking once a day, and if I sell out, I'm lucky. You know, so I took a massive hit. Now I'm to the point where I'm going to start baking up, start doing it on a more regular basis, I should say, baking up quite a bit, loading up the back of my SUV and coming into Wichita and sitting in a parking lot somewhere. I've done it a couple of times.
Hey,
I've been
our parking lot's
successful a
open
few
to
times
you.
that I've done it.
our parking lot's open.
I appreciate that.
Also, I
that.
know one that is pretty good on the west side that a lot of vendors are sitting at is the old Club Blue
Okay.
over there.
Oh yeah.
Over there at,
Maple and Ridge.
Tyler.
Maple and Tyler.
Oh,
Maple-
okay.
okay.
Right across the street from the Quick Trip.
Southeast
Caddy corner
Yeah.
dog and shake.
Their
Yeah.
liquor
Okay.
store, Quick
Yeah.
Trip.
We used to live over in that area.
That's a
for
spot
bit,
there.
but-
That's a spot there selling bonsai fucking trees. There's
Okay.
dudes fucking washing cars in that
Hey,
parking lot.
We got a kitchen about
Yeah.
to be done.
Is there
We
a
got
reason,
resources for you.
Is there a
We'll be
reason?
all
I'm
right.
just asking. Is there a reason that we don't have one of your stands here at the Hideout?
I
Because
really
she's
don't know.
not, well, you're
really-
not coming into Wichita a whole bunch.
Not a
If you-
whole lot, but
if when you start, we're always here for you. You know
okay.
that.
I
We're-
appreciate
Yeah.
that.
we're
Yeah.
always
If you can,
especially because we got that kitchen.
if you
now.
can facilitate
You
the
can stack some
stand,
stuff
you
up.
have a stand spot here anytime.
I appreciate
Kevin
that.
Hansen downstairs.
Right.
He's an artist downstairs.
Love
We
Kevin.
are looking at filling these rooms with different artists to make a really cool first Friday event kind of happening.
nice.
Nice.
And if you would be a food at that first Friday event,
Yeah. Yeah,
might be really-
100%.
And
Yeah.
that might be a really cool way.
And
to
that
make
might
it
be.
happen.
And
You could come here with raw ingredients potentially with the kitchen here
Right.
and just rock it
Right.
fresh, hot,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
That could be really cool.
I do love a hot cookie.
The hot cookie where it's barely holding together, like
Yeah,
you pick it
yeah.
up and half of it
It's like
is-
dying in your hands as you eat it.
Melting in your hands. Kind of,
You get that long
That's fat
strip of
kid
that
shit.
chocolate chip.
Yeah,
pulling
that's
apart.
fat, that's fat
It
kid
makes
shit
you
right
just
there.
eat the whole thing.
That's the equivalent of like when you pull out that fresh slice of pizza.
The
and
cheese pull,
Yep.
yeah, the chocolate stringy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I've heard a lot of things. I have a baking question for you.
Sure.
So I've heard, and I don't know if this is a technique that you use, but letting cookies cool on the baking sheet after you pull them out early enough makes them stay soft longer
That's
as
correct.
a
Yep,
cookie.
that's true.
That's correct.
That was my mom's trick.
Yep. You got to finish your baking process on the sheet before
On the
you
sheet
transfer to the
outside.
cooling rack.
And those damn things will stay nice and soft
Yeah.
and good.
Yeah.
That's the trick.
It is a trick that I use. As
That's
well.
my
yeah.
mom.
Yeah.
My mom's a pretty good cook, but she was always good at baking. So
Yeah.
she was always good at making brownies and stuff. But you took it to a whole new level. I think.
One of my key things as well is always use real ingredients. Don't use imitation vanilla. Don't use
Yeah,
that
for real.
granulated bullshit sugar bleached stuff.
So what
Like I use
vanilla you
pure
use?
cane sugar. I use pure vanilla, Mexican vanilla
Right,
at that.
that's
You
the
know,
right
so
one, yeah.
That is
That's
like-
what I was wanting to hear.
That's
it's
the
like,
vanilla you smell right when you grab
That
the
one.
bottle.
yeah,
That one,
before
yeah.
you even pop that top off, you're smelling that stuff. Yeah, like that's the ingredients that I use. And I do use store-bought eggs on occasion, but I try as often as possible to support our local people that
I
are
was gonna
selling
say.
eggs. I've bought eggs.
I
From,
got 6 dozen in the fridge right now.
nice.
And
So
those are-
yeah,
and
we
those
can
are-
get a regular exchange,
And those are outlaw
going
eggs.
on. You
ain't
know,
even
so
supposed to have
Don't worry about my egg.
outlaw eggs from
we
the-
always support the outlaws.
Outlaw.
Don't worry about them chickens.
Those chickens come out hot. But you're not right. You're using the best ingredients always is. So where do you buy your sugar at a different place, or
No, I use Sam's Club, that
Is-
sort of thing. But
is
I always
good-
just make sure that I get pure cane sugar. You know, King Arthur flour. You want to use the top
There
of
you
the
go.
top of the line, basically.
So what's your favorite thing to bake right now? What's coming off your favorite? Are you a huge sweet eater?
I'm not anymore. I used to be. I'm more of an ice cream person. Now,
Oh.
yeah, I can't have enough ice cream in my life.
Dude,
you know,
there's been I've actually seen a few studies lately, and it was even on the Joe Rogan show that like ice cream is like the best treat for you to have.
Yeah.
It's like a ton of fucking protein in it, really.
Yeah.
It's one of the few things in America that's only got like 4 ingredients still.
And that
Right.
was studied by Ben and Jerry themselves.
Yes. Well, it was
Yeah,
a fucking
that was a
podcast.
study they did.
It was a high podcaster fucking talking
Yeah.
shit.
Well, I just went to my dietitian last week,
Yeah.
and she tells me ice cream, fatty foods, and protein. I'm like,
Because
fucking bet.
well,
I'm
ice
on
cream-
it.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
ice cream has good fat in it.
with you.
Ice cream has the good fat in it.
Yeah.
It
I'm
does.
gonna have a pork belly
That's
ice
healthy.
cream
Right.
tomorrow. Yeah.
So, how's the experience work? We come up to one of your stands, we read the deal, and most of the time there's multiple
Right.
things, and then there's usually a box for cash, right?
Right. I have a drop box that's secured inside that you can drop cash into. I have my Venmo and my Cash App posted out there as well.
And where are those locations currently right now?
Right now, I just have my one at home. It's 588 West 2nd Street in Valley Center.
Okay, great.
And then I fill up the back of my car and I try and post on like Wichita Food and Booze, my personal page, a couple other small community pages about what parking lots that I'm going to be in Wichita.
But you're also up for like orders and stuff, right? Like, so-
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. I'm always open for orders. So,
If anybody wants to like hit you up, you can straight just hit up. What's the best, Jenny Jack?
yep, just hit me up personally, Jenny Jack. For some reason, I have issues getting messages back and forth, switching back between 2 different accounts. So I just stick with the Jenny Jack account.
So it's Jenny Jack on Facebook.
Yep, on Facebook, on Instagram. Yep.
And that's the best way, honestly. If you really want to support her, like you get what you get at the place. But
That's
like,
what we're
just
talking about right here.
do you have like a menu of what is available that you
I do.
make?
It's posted on my page as well.
Nice.
I can do literally if it's baked, I make it. It doesn't matter what it is. Now,
So
I
what
do,
is it? What is these right here?
These are just our original cinnamon rolls. All the icings have done sunk down inside, so you don't have to worry about the big thick stuff on top.
That looks good.
Pop that pan in
man.
the oven about 200 for about 5 to 10 minutes, and it's going to be like they were just fresh baked 5
Nice.
minutes ago, kind of thing.
Shit,
So.
I don't even need that. I eat them right. just
The other pan
raw.
that I brought is a salted caramel, and those are probably my 2 most popular items right now. Is my salted caramelized cinnamon
Salted
rolls and my
caramel sounds
original
good.
cinnamon rolls. So
Salted caramel just sounds good.
Does sound
And I
good.
know your brownies go over real well. too.
brownies go amazing, cookies go amazing. I do a lot of mini loaves, cinnamon streusel, lemon poppy seeds, chocolate chip, regular
mini
chocolate chip.
loaves?
Yeah, so
Explain
like
that.
mini bread loaves,
Oh,
little small
fuck.
mini bread loaves,
You like banana
pumpkin
bread,
bread,
and shit?
banana bread,
Oh,
double
fuck
chocolate
off,
chip, regular
Jenny.
chocolate chip, all of those. I do a lot of mini loaves and regular loaves as well. I follow all cottage baker laws. So basically, as long as it doesn't have cream in it, doesn't have to be refrigerated. So no
you go.
cheesecakes, those sort of things.
So cottage baker laws.
Yes.
Yeah,
So it's called a cottage baker.
That's awesome.
If you're
I
selling,
learned-
if you're
I
selling
learned
things
something
out of
new.
your house,
Explain
there's
that.
a cottage laws.
Yep. So I can sell eggs, vegetables, baked goods, T-shirts, things like that I make on my property or grown on my property. Valley Center is a little bit pickier than what Wichita is, but they've
But
been very
USDA
gracious.
USDA specifies like no meat products,
Correct.
no dairy products.
Correct.
Well, how is egg not a
Like-
dairy product? Is egg not dairy?
I don't know
Eggs
why
and
they
chicken.
separate.
Dairy is
because
cow,
as long
bro.
as the
Like,
egg hasn't been refrigerated yet,
there,
it's
that
Maybe
part.
that's it.
and it hasn't had the bloom removed
Well,
from it. It's
and
still able to
why
be.
is it? I don't know why I consider egg dairy. It's not, right?
It's not. No. Chickens are not cows. bro.
They're just equivalent.
It's
What is
fucking
dairy?
simple.
Was goat milk dairy?
No, because goats are not cows.
So dairy is specific to cows only?
I think
I mean,
I feel
unless
like you're fucking. You don't know.
if you milk something, is that dairy? Like anything?
Goats,
you milk anything,
You
is
can
that
milk
dairy?
a goat. You can milk a coconut.
it's true, they milk almonds.
Fuck. You just blew my mind.
You watch
Well,
some
I'm
horror
not-
movies, they fucking milk humans. So
I'm not
maybe we're dairy.
Well, they in that one movie they turned that guy into a walrus, but I don't think they milk him.
Poor Tusk.
I-
That
No.
poor dude gets screwed in every movie
Justin
he's
Long?
in. Man.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's funny as fucking in a couple of movies.
I
Though.
think you guys just
Zach
blew
and
my
Mary,
mind about
Zach
it.
and Mary make a porno. He's hilarious.
Dodgeball.
Oh yeah, he's really good in that too. So,
Oh my
so
God.
basically, if you want some amazing snacks, you hit up Jenny, and really, best way to support her really is to order. I think ordering cinnamon rolls, getting on a, and if you got a restaurant or you got something like that, she would love to make you for that, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
Fuck
100%. Yeah.
She support a fucking
absolutely.
Yeah,
restaurant.
wouldn't that be cool? Yeah.
I've got
Featured-
something in the works. I can't say anything yet.
Oh, yeah, you can't. Yeah.
I can't give away specific details.
I hope
So
it all-
knock on wood
I
and
hope it all
please
goes great
everybody
for you.
send the positive
But-
vibes, say the prayers,
but-
the whole bit.
But
But
because she has something in the works,
I do have something
it's
in the
open
works.
like that. If
so
you're a
it
restaurant and
is.
you want some high quality baked goods,
Oh, and there's a lot of cool
You
places
did it.
like coffee shops that you could feature
I'm
that
telling
shit
you,
at.
yeah, there's
Yeah.
lots.
Yeah.
I might have some ideas for you and a couple people that might be interested. I'll look into that.
Awesome.
Let me take this,
Yeah.
and then
you can have that one as
and
long
then-
as I get the salted caramel one.
you can have this salted caramel.
No, there ain't nobody.
No,
Calm
no,
down
no,
over
no,
there.
no.
She's like, hey, I need at least one of each over here.
Yeah.
Hey, as somebody that works behind the scenes doing some of this work,
Yeah.
save the
Yeah.
lady some cinnamon rolls now.
Yeah, I
you
don't-
know, you know,
I have
well,
to give kudos to my husband because I don't do this 100% by myself, obviously. With going through the treatments and,
98%.
95 to 98 most
this-
days,
this
but
is-
not all days.
A
so.
gracious
This is a
5%
good-
for Adam.
That's right.
This is a good segue over to Adam. Adam, you are also a badass in the scene. You play in 75 different bands here in town.
Not anymore.
anymore.
73 and a half of that.
He is
Yeah.
cutting
okay,
down.
Okay, he's cutting down.
He's
14.
cutting
It's
down.
only 40 something.
No, actually,
So,
this is where I'm going to be a shameless whore.
okay.
If anybody out there wants to play bass in a really kick-ass
God, here you
metalcore
go.
band, Reform and Ruin is going to be looking for a bass player. Unfortunately, my schedule and the band schedules are not aligning any longer.
That happens.
So
guys. That
Yeah,
does.
change of life
we
Yeah,
drop
like-
our new album on May 22nd.
and celebrate my birthday. So come
We-
out.
We do the album release show on the 23rd and celebrate her.
Where's that at?
It'll be at Barleycorns
Excellent. Excellent.
and
Celebrating my big 50 and doing their album release on the 23rd
And
of May.
then,
So.
and then
Way
you're
cool.
graciously bailing from
and
that
then
band.
that's my last show.
That's his
with
last
them.
show. Yeah. Yeah.
So I will be
And
down
I'm
to
out.
just
Happens,
one.
It happens.
no hard feelings, nothing like
No,
that. They're still
no,
family. We
Matt,
absolutely
Travis,
love those
Sean,
guys.
Love them guys.
Yeah,
absolutely.
like we've been through years and years with these
Great band.
guys. You know,
Oh,
they're
God, I love
family
them
and
all.
always
Yeah,
will be.
they're
Great
brothers
guys.
till the end.
Yeah.
Bands break up, musicians move on.
Absolutely.
But it
yeah.
doesn't
Life
mean that we
changes.
hold bad blood.
Oh,
No,
God,
no,
no.
we don't hold bad blood.
No, hell,
No.
Yeah,
if I have the time off when they get a show with their new bass player, I'll be the first one in the
I-
front row.
We'll
cheering
still
them
be
on.
at Mary
I
Mayhem.
love
We'll
every
still-
band I've ever played with. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
right.
Like, it's
You
just
become
a
family. You
certain
spend so much
brand of
time
love,
together.
isn't it? It's
Yeah.
a certain different thing. You know?
Well,
Yeah, 100%.
with the original music bands, yes, I have
Ah,
had
okay,
some
okay,
cover
okay.
band past band members that still to this
Ha!
day
It's always
I
cover
would
band.
still kick you in the fucking throat. But
So what's
Well, there
what's
you
going
go.
on Mondays at Gillies? Give us that.
Yeah.
Gillies has transitioned over to 7 days a week of live music.
Excellent, really.
Yeah.
Monday
Wow.
nights we have a band from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. and then at 9 p.m.
different band every time.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's a different
Yeah,
band
you
every
didn't-
night.
You didn't give nobody goddamn tenure.
No, nope. But then once the band gets done at 9 o'clock and we get them cleared off the stage, I set up karaoke, and it's me hosting karaoke from about 9:15 till midnight. Now they say, let's keep it country, and I do. We have a
Okay,
lot of country
okay.
songs, and
But if you're hosting, you have to sing a lot of
He
karaoke
does.
country.
He
songs.
I did-
does. Yep.
I didn't
What's
do
your
any.
go-to? What's
I
your
didn't do
go-to?
any. My go-to is actually "Can't Help Falling in Love with You" from Elvis.
What
Can't help. Yeah, I love it. Love it.
Wise men say
Only fool.
Look what we started. Look what we started.
Yeah. No worries.
Come out
no worries.
Monday,
I
you
got
get
you.
So yes, Monday
Come
night,
out
come
Monday.
out and we'll party, man. I mean, hell, we've done Black Sabbath, we've done Megadeth, I've had Pantera, Bon Jovi, and
I went out last
Carrie
night.
Underwood.
Yeah, look. I get it.
Gillies is a cool.
I
place,
want to
It
know
is.
the most country song you sing as hosting this karaoke. What's the most country song?
He just
that I've
told
done.
you.
You
Probably
just told
Elvis.
us.
Probably
Yeah,
Elvis.
Elvis.
I was like, he just told you.
You're not doing any like boot scoot boogie.
Not yet.
I can't sing good like that.
What you
so.
should sing is one of my favorites should have been a Cowboys. One of my
Oh,
Should have been a cowboy.
okay. I tell you what,
You can
y'all
sing
come
that
out
so we
Monday
can-
night and we'll all tag team some Johnny Cash.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I'm
I
not
love
doing
it.
that.
I love
I'll
it.
watch you guys do that.
We'll do some when the
I
man
got-
comes
I
around
love
or
to
something.
watch, but I'm
I
not
know
singing.
some country, man. I know some country. Back when I was about 13, 14, I played in a country band, Jamie Brothers and Blue Steel.
Nice.
And the oldest guy in the band was 16 years old. Jamie was like 14 or something like that. But we were this kid band playing country, but we were pretty fucking good.
Hell
you
yeah.
know? And so we played all this. Should have been a cowboy, Neon Moon.
Oh God, yes.
Um,
all the classic
all-
'90s
well,
country.
yeah, it was early 90s country, wasn't it? And
Oh man, you
we
should
knew
see.
all of it. Yeah.
You should see the response
We grew up
when
hearing
these
some good
bands come
country.
in and they'll
It
cover
was one
one of
great
those
country,
'90s
dude.
songs.
Yeah.
Is
That place goes fucking
So
insane.
yeah.
I wanted to talk about this a little bit. I've seen that you're doing this music almost every night. There's almost no nights that there's cover at Gillies. What is that? What are we doing there?
If it, I don't want to speak
How do
out
we
of turn,
and
is-
how do we
no,
check on
but
it?
the last I knew was that the only charges were going to be if it's a Ticketmaster show.
So how do you know
okay.
that?
That I
Oh.
would say go to the Gillies
Follow
Facebook
Gillies.
page.
Follow Gillies Facebook
Well,
page.
and I would say, not knowing anything about it, if you see a big fucking name on the bill, it's a Ticketmaster show.
Probably.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Like
I mean,
if you
I'm
see
just
a-
saying it, like
Common
a
that.
Neil
sense alone.
McCoy, Low
Yeah,
Cash.
yeah.
But
you
but you guys are even doing
you got
some.
Ned Ledoux. It's a Ticketmaster.
But
Yeah.
you guys are even
It's a-
doing some pretty, mid-range and some people that are a little bit of traveling and letting people in for no cover. That's pretty awesome.
yeah,
Yeah.
And you're also doing a lot of cool locals.
yeah.
A lot of cool
I've
logos.
seen
Yeah.
Southern Voice is on the bill.
Yes,
Couple
Southern
times.
Southern
you got-
Voice. I've
have-
worked one of their shows.
Have
They
you got
were really
Grody
cool.
Riggins out there yet?
More bluegrass.
He might be on the
maybe.
bill. I
More bluegrass.
I'm not sure who's all up on the upcomings, but I'm there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So
Yeah, for
Now
sure.
I can say that I've seen them opening up a little bit. Like Sunday, I went in. I took the Grand Boys in for they do a brunch, a Sunday brunch from 10:30 to 2:30 every day. Amazing
Yeah.
brunch. If you haven't checked it out, they have
Excellent.
bridget, they have
They do
eggs.
it-
Off,
Is it-
off
oh,
that
it's-
smokehouse on the
Yeah,
side of it.
yeah.
but it's in the honky tonk.
It's in the
saloon.
honky tonk
Well,
area. They do
They
balloons
put them
and
side
face
by
painting.
side, right?
Mhm.
That's why it is.
Can I ask a
Yep,
question?
do
that
all
you might
kinds of
be able
fun
to
stuff in
answer?
there.
So if I'm sitting in the honky tonk and I want some barbecue from the place, is there like waitresses for that, or do I got to walk over there?
Well, the honky
Same
tonk
spot.
has its own menu,
So there's
and
food.
then the smokehouse has its menu.
Okay.
But
And
the
then there's
smokehouse menu is not in
The
the
honky tonk.
So
But
the honky tonk
if-
has its own kitchen,
Yes.
separate from the barbecue.
Well,
Fair
it's
enough.
the same kitchen, but there's one line that serves the
Boom, boom,
honky
boom.
tonk, and
I
then
got
there's
you.
one line
so
that
there is
serves
so
the
there is
restaurant.
waitresses and food
Yeah.
on the honky tonk side.
Yes.
And there's
I-
actually separate restaurants inside there as well.
Yeah, I know there's a bunch
So,
if you
yeah,
walk.
There's
through
like
it.
another one on the
that.
third
we,
floor.
we got a
and-
nice little
yeah.
tour.
yeah.
We got a nice little tour from them, and
Yeah,
I
I've been all through the place. It's
and-
amazing.
and what
Yeah,
I
it is.
what
Really
I
cool.
what
It
I
really
say
is.
about that place always is steal
They've
it from Jurassic.
spared
No expense.
Yeah.
Like it's Jurassic Park to me. Like you walk,
Yeah.
there's not an uncomfortable fucking chair in the place. It is nothing but beautiful scenery, multiple options for things to do. I
Yeah,
mean, there's
It's really cool.
I just almost bought a horse. I was in there. I was like, should I do horse racing full time? I was having so
Yeah.
much fun just being in there.
Yeah.
And then they have a cool bar up top, this amazing platform, and they're building all this shit outside.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pickleball and
The
pickleball
outside,
courts
I'm
and
so
another
excited.
restaurant.
I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
so
I've never seen a fucking deck like in platform.
Oh yeah, that
Outside like
porch.
that shot.
The porch.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
It's
So-
it's as big as a goddamn
Oh.
bar, and you are what 70 feet in the air.
And you know the
Probably a
outside
good
venue
50,
space
yeah.
they're
50 feet in
building,
the
right?
air.
What
There's
was
gonna be
great was
10,000
the other
plus.
night when
Yeah.
we had the
Yeah.
bad storms. Brian, you guys had Brian on
Yeah.
not too
Right,
long
yeah.
ago.
Brian Smith.
He had gone up on the porch and he was like, "Man, that just looked. That's a hell of a view."
Oh yeah, I mean it really is. It really is a place that I hope Wichita and I'm not a gambler, but that place has so much more to offer than just gambling.
It really does. I was
You know-
watching a little clip on it today, as a matter of fact, and discovered something that I didn't know they had was bowling in there.
Yeah.
I apparently had missed that on
They
my
got
other
axe
tours.
No,
throwing.
and,
it's
you know,
there.
so
I saw
Axe
that.
throwing.
yeah,
bowling.
I didn't realize that. So there's so much that you can take your
There's a
kids and your
fucking flight
family in to
simulator in
do.
there.
You know, it's
Oh,
not
nice.
just gambling. and-
Yeah.
I never get up to the top floor hardly ever at all. Like maybe every now and then. I don't know if you guys know Nick McEwen.
Oh, love
Okay,
Nick. Yeah.
Nick is our lighting designer and one of our sound
Really?
engineers.
Yeah, from
So,
the third, from the
like,
33rd.
I spend 80% of my work time. I'm with Trevor from Sin and Scar and Nick and Brian, and then
Well, you get to work with
Amazing.
him.
Tim Gross.
Amazing.
You get
So-
to work with
Family.
him.
I just want to
Trevor-
work with you now.
You just make
Dude.
you just make Trevor carry everything with them big old paws.
Well,
It's
Trevor.
huge, man. You can
Trevor's
carry
our main bull operator, but he's really been getting good at doing the DJ stuff, like getting
He's
behind the
awesome, dude.
board
I love
and
him.
doing the
He's amazing.
effects
Shout out
and
to
getting
Trevor.
mixes and stuff together.
DJ Fergie Trev.
Dude, Fergie
I'm
Trev,
telling you, DJ
DJ
Big
Fergie
Ferg is going to
Trev.
be a thing.
He will
I'm
be.
telling you.
I see them big ass paws. He'd be spinning that shit. I ain't scared of you.
And he's an amazing human. Shout out
Yeah.
to Trevor.
He
Like
is.
you
Oh,
said,
dude,
he's
shout out to
just
Like I
Trevor.
said,
he's been one of
And
my
Nick
biggest
and Brian and
supporters.
Tim.
the first day I met the guy, I was like,
Amazing
this
guy.
guy.
Yeah,
you know,
he's just got a fantastic heart, and I will say, living all the way in McPherson, he's still one of my biggest supporters.
he is.
Just
Yeah.
about every week, he'll order multiple
Shout out
dozen
to-
cinnamon rolls off me,
shout
that
out
sort
to
of thing
everybody.
too. So you know,
Shout out to that whole group in McPherson.
yeah,
Yeah.
great
music,
guys,
The music scene out in McPherson is great. All
great
of them
people.
all of them are fabulous people. There's a bunch
Oh.
of great bands that do a lot of cool shit out there. Shout out to all of them.
You know,
No.
the reality is we can't personally be part of every one of these scenes, these groups of people that are family. Really,
Yeah.
you know, we can't be part of that. I feel very privileged that we're.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't make
Uh,
every show.
I feel very privileged that we're like adjacent cousins to that family. You know,
Yeah,
to a lot of families, but that is one of the greatest gifts Wichita has, man. Right now is like these bands that come together.
Community.
100%.
Like what you're saying, it is community, man. What we have in our scene
Pretty supportive.
100%.
is community that has developed, and it's never blown out of proportion. We've never actually succeeded to a point to blow our
nobody's
perceptions
ego.
off. You know what I
Nobody's
mean?
ego
Yeah,
here should
yeah.
be too
We,
crazy.
we never got to that point to where
We're all in
it's
this
a
together.
big prize I got to compete over. We just all have supported each other the whole way,
100%.
and
Everybody's
I
just
love
trying to
it
play
so
at the
much.
cotillion.
Yeah, well, I love it so much, man.
And
love
I
it
ain't
so
mad
much.
at them because
You guys had a great show at the cotillion.
Yeah, they
Oh
just
my
had a show at
God.
the Cotillion. Yeah,
Tell me about
Yeah.
that. What was
You're
that?
welcome
Well-
for that segue.
You know, it's kind of surreal. We've been in Kansas. It's almost 10 years to the day now.
almost.
And we've walked in the door at Cotillion 3 times. Twice was to play.
Yeah.
Excellent.
What
So-
was the one show you went to?
Zach Sabbath.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, our buddies. Well, little
Zach
Zach.
White.
Yeah, Zach was like, "Hey, I got the meet and greet package for Zach White
Nothing's
or for Zach
Wild,
Sabbath and Zach
yeah.
Wild." He's like, "You guys are going." It's like we didn't have a choice,
Let's
and
go.
that was just such a fucking awesome.
Well, I love to
It
see
was.
pictures of
Zach
the two
Wild's
Zachs
awesome.
together.
Yes,
I mean, anybody's ever been around Zach Wild, he's a huge man.
Yeah.
I'm a big old guy too, but he's a big fucking
I'm
guy.
actually taller than him.
What is he? Is he six? He's big fucking handed guy. I'm 6'3", so I don't know how. I've never stood next to him, but he always looks like a big fucking.
Last
guy.
time I stood
I'd say
next
he's
to him,
probably
I was-
6', 6'1".
He's
but-
probably
Okay,
six,
well,
6'1",
Yeah,
Yeah,
Adam's
he's kind of
so
a big
then I'm
guy.
taller.
Yeah, yeah.
So now I'm taller than him too. I mean, but he
I mean, I thought he was
standing
huge. You know, I
Well-
mean, when I
Oh,
stood and got a
he's
picture.
a big
but-
dude.
well, standing next to
He's a big
Zach,
guy.
he looks like he's 6'6".
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry,
Exactly.
Zach. Is
Yeah.
Zach still here? Yeah, I don't want him to be mad. He ain't that short.
He's not mad. We
he's-
love you, Zach. We
We're
love you.
pretty damn similar.
Oh
in
yeah, he's
height.
not quite as tall as I thought he was. I thought he was a little taller.
Now,
Yeah,
when,
yeah,
well,
there you go.
when he's standing next to JD, he looks like a fucking giant,
yeah,
man.
that's what I mean.
Right, right.
Which is so funny because
And so-
meeting JD, you know, that was kind of a dream because it's like, oh my God, this is black. They walk out,
Black
tour
Label
manager's
Society,
like,
dude.
yeah, our bass player and our drummer are not here tonight. And we're just like, man, they're like, but we have JD and Jeff from Black Label here. And
There
then
you go.
Dario's band is opening. So
There you go.
we got to see each individual member of BLS, but see Zach Sabbath. And then I think it was Dark Chapel was
Yep.
Dario's band.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I actually was like Black Label Society was like, I didn't know him as anything other than that. Because that was a band that if they came to town, we fucking always went.
oh.
Black Label Society was the shit.
Oh, they're amazing.
I loved
Like, they
his
were-
shit with Pride and Glory, though.
So
like I didn't know.
that right there.
See, I
that
didn't
was
know.
my favorite shit back.
You're
then.
just
losing your mind.
Oh, see, I was too stupid. I didn't realize. I didn't realize that he was like doing other shit, and
Oh.
I wasn't smart enough to like follow his other stuff. I just knew him.
No. There
I
was,
just knew him
there
from
was
Black
this
Society.
Southern rock album that Zach Wild did.
He was so
baby
faced.
Man, he was.
Oh my God.
I think he was still playing that like melted Confederate guitar with all
Oh.
the beer bottle
Gross.
caps in there.
Gross.
Like, well, it was a Confederate flag, so I think he burned it because he's like, fuck that. You know what I mean? And like, and while it was burning, I think he just stuck bottle caps to it. Is what it looks like. I don't know.
Beer
What,
bottle
I don't
caps.
know the story. but like that's what it looks like to me.
I think we should speculate wildly as always.
I think he was like, fuck that fucking racist shit. I'm burning this bitch. And then he goes, put some bottle caps on it. Fuck it. It's melty. It's melty. It'll glue. It'll be
And then
great.
he's still playing.
I think that's how it is. Oh, dude, when I saw him play at the 1994 Midwest Guitar Convention in Dallas, he was playing that guitar. And
What's a guitar convention like? Just dudes walking around fucking
it's a guitar convention.
shooting
Yeah,
riffs at each other.
he
I
was.
can
playing-
only imagine how nerdy
Yeah.
that is.
Yeah,
Picture
it's
Ralph
it's
Macchio and
nerdy.
Steve Vai.
It's totally nerdy. It is nerdy. But
I feel like it's a bunch of dudes with fucking tank tops on shooting riffs at each
But
other.
like, but I was 14 years old, and I got to see Zach Wilde play with Tony McAlpine and
That's pretty cool.
and like Rick Nielsen from Cheap Trick,
Oh,
and they had a band called Dangerous Toys that was backing them,
I
And-
remember.
and it was
Dangerous
fucking
Toys.
amazing. It was wonderful. It was formative for me, you know, like seeing that. I was just like, I know Zach with Ozzy, I know Zach with Pride and Joy. This is fucking amazing right here. What I'm seeing right now is fucking amazing, and
Well, he's pretty prevalent. I mean, you could almost say he's one of the most popular guitarists to be in multiple popular shit. Maybe
Yeah.
more so than a lot of people.
well,
I mean, to be with Ozzy, to
He-
go to his Black Label Society
he-
was huge.
he got with Ozzy
Like,
when
he
he was
did a lot of
17 years
shit.
old.
Yeah, he was,
Yeah,
still
he was a
kid.
kid.
No rest for the wicked. He
Is
was
he
17
is
years
he a
old.
top 10 guitar player of all time?
I would put in there, but you know everybody's lists are different. But
I
I,
was gonna
I would
say,
put Zach in
if you-
in that.
Maybe it depends. If you put it into genre specific, like rock
No.
and blues and
no,
shit like
just
that.
guitar
I'm
players.
putting in guitar players.
We're putting it broad. We're going broad. with
I
it.
put in Eddie Van Halen, Steve Lukather,
All number
Gary
one.
Moore.
you know, Prince, Gary Moore.
Prince
fucking-
has got to be good top.
Prince is in
Prince
the top
is,
10 to
yeah,
me,
Prince
man.
is top 5.
And
What about that
and you
one
motherfuckers
motherfucker?
underestimate him, but don't.
What about that Lang,
Don't do it.
That's right.
that Lang motherfucker can play?
Johnny
like that.
Johnny
Lang.
Lang,
Add
he
some bitch
ain't
can
my
play.
top 10 though. He ain't my top 10.
Okay,
Yeah.
but God, I've seen him live a couple times. He can really play.
I hung out with him.
Really,
I hung out with Johnny Lang. one
that's
day.
cool.
Very cool.
Top 10 guitar players of all time would be a cool.
That's a hard saying. It says a lot
Especially-
about you.
especially if we take the
Says a lot
genres
about
out of
you.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
say Niles Rogers. Niles Rogers would be one.
Angus got to be in this discussion. That dude ain't in it.
Nope, nope.
What about
Not for me, it
Dimebag?
ain't.
Dimebag
Dimebag
Darrell?
is.
Dimebag Darrell ain't in
Yeah.
this?
Dimebag's in the conversation.
Gotta
Yeah,
be
Dime,
Pantera.
Dime,
Yeah.
and see,
Pantera
that's
was
the thing.
revolutionary.
I
Pantera was.
think Dime and
Tom
Zach
Morello.
would be pretty close.
Where's Tom Morello
Like
in
that
this
might
conversation?
be 5 and 6, or
To me,
Tom Morello's right around there.
I would say to me, as a person who's never fucking could play guitar a lick, Tom Morello's number one for me.
Yeah.
My favorite guitar player of any music I've ever listened to. I would put, Eric Clapton and Jimmy in close to this, but Tom Morello for sure is in my top 10. I just really liked Rage Against the Machine a lot. as a
Yeah.
kid.
Hey, so before we
Yeah,
wrap
we're getting
up,
to the
guys,
end of this,
Yeah.
obviously, because we're
Yeah.
talking about goofy shit.
Well, I felt like we would have just established a top 10, but it would have taken us 30 minutes to get there.
Damn, I don't know who's number one. It's the hardest. Is it
Can't
Eddie?
say
Is it
number-
really
you
Eddie?
Can't say number one.
Is it really Eddie though? Maybe.
It might be. But anyway, where we're going with this,
Is Eddie's coming out next week to buy cinnamon rolls?
he's a
No.
Force ghost.
Yeah.
what do you guys have going on? How many stands are going on? How can we support you stands?
First-
Where are they?
Yeah.
What do we
First, you got to get with her place.
Yeah, just the one at my house right now, 588 West 2nd Street in Valley
Excellent.
Center. I'm open Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for the baked goods. Open 7 days a week for everything else. That's another thing I
Awesome.
forgot to mention. I have a bunch of crafted items out there: T-shirts I've made, tumblers I've made, handmade coffee mugs,
Awesome.
So do
crocheted
people rip-
cuties, all
Did
just
people
all
rip
kinds
you
of
off
stuff.
at your station at your house?
Yeah.
Damn.
So I now have
There-
cameras.
yeah.
There
I now
we
have
go.
2 cameras. I have one watching you come up my driveway, and I have one inside my shack.
We got your ass
So,
on tape, motherfucker.
Yeah, I now have cameras, SD cards, and,
And
if I
Can
have
we
issues.
set up a fake package there that blows up into glitter?
Huge glitter bomb.
The
Let's glitter.
herpes of craft.
Let's get
how
these-
do,
Let's glitter bomb these fucking cinnamon roll stealers.
Yeah.
how,
Yeah.
how do we order special order from you?
You can
If-
message
if
me
I want
through
a tray of these, how do I get it?
message me through Facebook,
Awesome.
Jenny Jack on Facebook, or you can call or text me personally. I will tell you if you call me and I don't have your phone number saved, I'm not going to answer the first
Yeah,
time.
leave
So
a
leave me a
message.
message, and I will call you back.
And if there's a
My
really
phone
big
number is
order-
out there all over the place, so I'll put it out there. It's area code 785 376-3434.
What's a pan of cinnamon rolls hit for?
I asked $25 for a dozen.
Oh,
Excellent.
Which
for
I
a
feel is-
dozen.
Yeah,
I
which
thought
I feel is
on
pretty
dozen.
Perfect, yeah.
reasonable. I've compared to other local
That's
cottage
like
bakers,
$2
and it's pretty
that's
low.
like $2 a fucking cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
easily
$25 for a dozen, $15 for a half dozen.
That's
I have
210 that's like
multiple
210.
flavor options that I can,
And-
accommodate.
And I'm assuming there's wholesale options if a restaurant wants to get with you. Order a
Absolutely.
whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
That's
How would they get with you with that?
Still
how do
Jenny
they- how do
Jack
they-
on
Still,
Facebook?
yeah,
Still Jenny
still
Jack.
Jenny
Do you have
Jack
a-
on
Do you
Facebook.
have a
Let's go.
phone number?
Yep. Again,
Put it out. Put it out one more time.
785-376-3434.
That's the gig. I'm gonna reach out to a few restaurant people that I know. It would be nice to like maybe have your desserts featured at a few restaurants.
Absolutely.
That's where you can make some
Absolutely.
money because
Yeah.
that's every fucking week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would
right.
love to do that. I'd
Yeah,
love to
that
get
would
in
be
with
good.
it, especially a couple of little mom and pop shops. Something
Yeah.
locals.
A
Local support local.
A couple diners featuring
100%.
featuring you as their
Yeah.
as their desserts is not unprecedented at
Be
all.
super cool.
I'd be
Guys,
all
if
about
there's-
it.
If there's any restaurants in town that would like to feature a local baker, we would love to set that up. Especially breweries, Central Standard Brewing, places like that would be an absolutely fabulous place for her goods. Get with the Jenny Jack first and foremost. If you're having, you can also get with the Aaron and Austin show. We'll push it that way as well. So make sure you check out everything on Monday with Gillies with Adam. He's doing karaoke
Yeah.
after the bands are done, and you can come see a band for free and then do karaoke for free is what I'm hearing.
Yep.
And then
Sounds pretty awesome.
make sure you get orders. She does some of the best baked goods in town. It's not even a question, guys. The cinnamon
Well,
rolls.
you try them. You tell me.
You do a cakes. If I
Yep.
need a cake,
Cakes, bread,
I'm
dinner rolls.
gonna need a carrot cake when my birthday comes back around. You a carrot cake?
She
Absolutely.
literally just did carrot.
I did carrot cakes for
a week
Easter.
ago.
Yeah, I did
love
carrot cakes
it.
for Easter,
I'm
and
a
they went over
carrot-
pretty well.
My favorite cake is carrot cake with cream cheese. icing.
Same. You ain't
That's the
wrong.
way I make
exactly
it.
what
Do you
she
like the raisins and or nuts? in
No,
it?
I like the nuts and no raisin. I'm not a
Okay.
huge raisin fan.
Okay.
I don't mind them, and they put them in some, but I also even like a real carroty carrot cake too. I want it
Yeah.
to be carroty.
Yeah, it's
But,
good and carroty. I usually put in golden raisins instead of
Ooh.
regular ones. So
I would try
but
it.
I would rather dates.
Ooh,
Yeah.
All right.
I would rather dates.
Don't
absolutely.
you come in all high.
I
and
can
mighty.
always-
Just saying.
Don't
man.
you come in all high and mighty with your dates.
I
I
can
was trying to
always-
talk about it. I was just trying to tell you.
I
how
can
feel
always,
about it.
always
Shit.
accommodate special requests like that as well. I've got some people that like cinnamon rolls with nuts, and I do that for them. I make honey buns, with just the
Ooh,
brown
honey-
sugar and the pecans on the top,
motherfucking
kind of
buns.
thing. So
I would
I can
destroy a honey bun.
definitely accommodate for any
Jenny.
special requests.
I love you so much.
You
You
love
can you can check her out
You're
at
amazing.
you're going to be out at Sunflower
Adam.
Fest.
Yes, I'll be at
Love you.
Sunflower Fest.
So make
I'll
sure.
also be at Diaper Jam.
So
Yes,
there's a
sir.
couple events coming up that if you can't get to her house and get by them, you can also support her at Diaper Jam and Sonic Sunflower Festival.
And Jukebox
Sonic
Jamboree.
Silver.
I'll be at
Jukebox
Jukebox
Jamboree.
Jamboree as well. Those are the 3 events that I've got
So many
Great.
so far.
amazing.
Yeah.
And if there's anybody that wants, are you still looking for opportunities to put your place out, of course, but you don't want to do Wichita right now? What cities are you looking for to put those?
If I have a place in Wichita that's a secure spot, somebody's home or somebody's
I want you to
business
talk to us
that
about
wants
this.
to, put a cabinet in, I'll
want you to
supply the
talk to us
cabinet,
about
and
this.
then I'll, of course, bring the baked goods every other day to fill it up as well. But I don't want to leave it, in somebody's parking lot unattended.
And
sort
we
of
and we
thing.
can't
Source,
let
source.
her get taken advantage of, guys. So it needs to be somewhere where somebody is kind of around.
Yeah.
But she has
This
that's
is
a,
supposed to be a money maker. It's not
Right.
a money tank.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
So
we can't
support-
be spending all of
support anybody who's dealing with cancer, man. Just like her
Please
shirt
do.
says, "Fuck cancer,
Fuck
Right.
cancer.
fuck cancer, baby." One love from the Aaron and